Honorable Ujambeng Stephen, we na Abebung boy, we na senior citizen for Ngie, we na regional councillor for Ngie, for regional council for Northwest, we na section president for CPDM, that means the party where they for power now. We na some man where they be kidnapped, he don't stay for inside bush too. He don't see all kinds suffer. Na some man where he own story over long. He drop something where he call and say, appel du peuple. He call and say, wait, the call of the people. According to he, the people have called him. Say the people have called him to run for office. To run for the office of the Nguh Culture and Development Association, NCADA, that he should run to be the President General. Now so, he did for all Nguh forum there. He did for all social media. Say, hey, as that thing drops so, mama mia, all said, hey, kind grandma, do you want the right for this side? Do you want the right for this side? Do you want the right say this? Do you want say no? Do you want say it cannot be possible? Do you want say it is possible? Do you want say, oh, my brother. Mama Anjianjei, you can call me Wams. We are starting this day on a very sad note. We are hearing word of the obituary of the just elected president of Teze Culture and Development Association, Mr. Nguh Theodore Ibabit. We are told that this death occurred on the 12th of January 2025 in Boya, and that burial arrangements will be announced in the days ahead. Signed on behalf of the family by Mr. Ngie and Beabet should be the family head. Our sincere condolences to the bereaved family. We are having word coming from different Culture and Development Association heads, from administrative municipal authorities from across Ngie. It's a big loss for Ngie. Our condolences to the bereaved family. Today we will talk about Nguh Culture and Development Association, NCADA. Yeah, Ngie man, oh, Ngie man. Two the key we are to the fiction, and so we overget sense. We overget sense. We over know. We over sabi. We like talk. We like argument. We like controversy. Yes. As we honorable send that thing, what I send for forum. Una so different man be reading my send for forum. Honorable will go to hear from you in the days ahead. Say the people's call. The people have called me, Honorable Ujambeng Stephen, to run as president of Nguh Culture and Development Association. That the calls have come from different rounds, from former politicians, from people in influential position in power, from the civil society, from the elites, from administrative authorities, from here and there, that people have called for him to stand as president of Nguh Culture and Development Association. He provoked fire. Kind English. What have you done for the people? You want to accumulate office? Oh, you are regional councillor. You are section president. You are this. You are the husband of your wife. You are the father of your children. You are this. How can you still want to also be president of NCADA? That if you accumulate this post, we just rank as section president of the CPDM because you are a big wig in the CPDM. Because you are regional councillor, saying agree. We can't accept that you hold all of this position. Now you want the for Ngie? Now you want the for Ngie? Say what you don't do for Ngie. Say since you don't take all the position, so what you don't do for Ngie? I don't read all the comment there. I hear all three all man talk, all we will correct and then all will still wrong the same time. Let's start. This program of today is going to be more pedagogic. What is NCADA? Nguh Culture and Development Association is supposed to be the foundational civil society organization for Ngie. They call it say CDA. That means say Community Development Association. Not people who start them. It don't always exist in all society for the world. But now what we got a role? Fundamentally, NCADA, just like every other civil society organization, is an organizational structure whose members serve the general interest through a democratic process, and which plays the role of mediator between public authorities and citizens. Fundamentally, that is supposed to be the role of NCADA. NCADA can be that kind of body where it be neutral. Neutral in the sense say it is study the needs of the people, define the development strategies, the development priorities of the people for a particular period of time, and then liaise with the people that they get the resources, liaise with the people that they need them, to see how they fit drive the development process forward. At the same time, he who talks of development, you can never separate the concept of development from politics. Perhaps we want to say that NCADA is apolitical according to the preamble of the Constitution of NCADA. It should be for all parties or for no party. More try to understand them. That means saying NCADA supposed function either for all the parties that they exist or for no party. That means say if we be there, I don't know whether they be found in NCADA, they be taken into consideration the different political structures the way they did for Nguh. It needs to get a representation of, that means say me they see and say this. So inside NCADA executive, for example, we get a hybrid model where it represent all the sociology, not only the sociology for Nguh. That means say the different constituent villages them, and the cultural development association them. It represent all the factions them, where all the development partners them, like diaspora, like people that they get opinions, where they contribute both in resource and in capital for the growth of our community. You need to involve development partners the way if it been a government people there, if it been a municipal authorities them, now it's supposed to be like board chair, like people that they did for the board from NCADA. It's supposed to involve opinion leaders. It's supposed to involve people that for different political parties them. When all them go shit done, they talk say this, so okay, we want to see me na the person, me na the executive, they vote in their executive where they want to run their activities them for a particular period of time. That means say not be one single person which she don't back decide which who side NCADA, or single person or single political party if decide side when NCADA want go. No, either na all the political party them, including the development stakeholders, all they should don't consult with the people, the grassroots people them. When they will be represented by the constituent village meeting them. Say who say on one day in the next 5 years, wait to be the priority project according to Nafongi. They put them all together, they define and say our roadmap this for these 5 years, or depend on the mandate for each term of office. So inside an IT NCADA executive, we supposed get supposed to reflect all of these cleavages them as at the top. So that ideology say yes, it is apolitical. Apolitical means say it is not aligned to any particular political party. It is for all political parties, all ideologies, everybody or known. Now the spirit behind that constitution, the preamble for NCADA constitution. That said, it will be a very dangerous thing for we forget any NCADA leadership where it be aligned more to one political party, especially the political party where it is in power. Yes, it could be very dangerous. And not to say be impossible or it be wrong. It be dangerous. Dangerous in the sense say if we get person or people the way they be aligned to one particular party, move take as a party within power, they become executives them from NCADA. There is a high tendency say they go want influence all our development initiative, all our development endeavor them towards the political ideology for their party, and they go want take advantage of all the goals where they go fit score and using NCADA for shine the light now for their party. Maybe like another party they score that goal them. Now for the way the disadvantage they come, and because say they be more take example when if na party within power, he candidate the wrong NCADA. Anytime the wrong NCADA, it no go be very critical about the way maybe allocation of resources them from the state, or the way their style for manage thing, because who they figure with the thing who need them, reach out to the people them, bring the needs them, bring the resources, take them to the community, execute the project them, follow up for make sure say government be give the amount of money for council, follow up for make sure say what chiefdom deserve for get first class chief. How if you do for say me politician the lobby me get first class chief. for say and say this one no, we get gold for Angai Rock. For say and say no, we get this mineral for this. How if you lobby for semi politician, the canvas semi government bring me road the way go and then we say the expect that resources and for say more better for community. How for investigate for say government be mark the number of contracts them give for council send me the for during this fiscal year. How many of those projects don't be realized? They pay them how much? What will be the terms of reference? Follow up all of this project now. NCADA enroll that. When I say the road be very central as far as the development process be concerned. So whoever go lead NCADA or exercising an ignorance, exercising an incompetence, they are the center of the development process of Ngie. So not be some position who fit joke who go lead them. Not be position who just take any jack and joke because we look at the history from the foundation of NCADA, so they carry today. If we talk about power Johnny them. So leadership they never score plenty go them. We know how them to talk them. But so one they don't be exemplary we will see them, all will see them. Say they put an achievement in this. All will see them. So why would they gesticulate, would they castigate this and that? Let us put his interest first. That means say more keep emotion aside. Not be because say I need to support any person or I support the interest of Nguh. Wait he will work. Wait will need that. Wait he will actually work for we will get result. That's what is important, not emotions. So if it means say as we stand now, so we go start first of all now by reforming. That means say go take the NCADA because I believe say that they found NCADA it be been according to the standards of the time. Time has passed. This organization has been more than I'm sure it should be close to 3 decades or more. So time has passed, it has evolved. There are some things about it that have become obsolete. The dynamics has changed. So we need to reform NCADA, get people who are competent, get a vision, and get things working. And to start with, we will first of all need to look at what is already in place. What is already in place, like the Constitution? How is it working? How is it failing? What are the shortcomings? How can we reform the statutes such that it accommodates the times? Given the current dispensation, we have some village meetings that are even more powerful than the NCADA itself. One that will also take into consideration the inputs of our diaspora population. We have most of the finest grains of Nguh living out of the country. They are contributing enormously to the growth and development of our people and our homeland. You know, if you chop, person not really contribute more than 60% of whatever resources we get and we manage for run our activities there, and then you get a say about who they run that organization. So a reform NCADA will be one that will have a central entity, a representation, very big representation of the voice of the diaspora in the executive. One that will have a very representative voice of women in NCADA, in decision making. We have several other political parties that are represented in the National Assembly that have existed and continue to exist, that can also have shades of opinion, that can belong to leadership positions as far as this civil society organization called NCADA is concerned. We need to create different civil society organizations. We have brothers that are excelling in the tech industry. We have brothers that are excelling in banking. We have those that are excelling in health. Those that are excelling in communications, media, and so on. We need to create different sub-civil society organizations like trade union of Nguh sons and daughters in tech industry, trade union of Nguh sons and daughters in banking, those in catering services, and all of that. We create all of these unions and have them give them some level of representation in decision-making levels as far as NCADA is concerned, so that they can have a say because they contribute their resources also in the development process of Nguh. So moving forward, this is the hot seat. Whoever is going to be taking a mandate to steer things as far as NCADA is concerned. With all of these frameworks, we can actually come up with a very, very strong and powerful civil society organization called NCADA. We can decide to give it a different nomenclature. According to the Cameroon law and the international law on the rights of association, no one is obliged to belong to whichever civil society organization. You cannot force anybody to belong. Yes, but it's a good thing to belong. So, evolving in dispersed ranks. If we decide to evolve in dispersed ranks, like we have multiple civil society organizations, each of them pursuing different goals, it is good. But if we have a mother that is so powerful, that is so strong, that is constituted by these different entities, development partners, and respective society organizations, the funds union, and all of these are entities that should make up a very strong and powerful NCADA. And whoever we have at the helm as president will just be running like the president of America. He's an official head, yes, but who has very limited powers on his own. He has a lot of consultation to do because the different bodies that are in place that make up NCADA are well constituted, so powerful. We can actually define and see the rights and responsibilities and the resources that they bring in as far as the functioning of this institution is concerned. Once we have that in place, trust me, we will get NCADA way. It be so powerful way. Even if now some particular party person become president, he no feel very much take NCADA who sell them for a party, as we know one time. Some have been saying that say NCADA mandate don't come to an end. Say NCADA mandate don't come to an end. They suppose call for elections, fresh elections. You need to vote new leadership. Well, to an extent it's good, it's true. But we will not also forget, say, if we want to call for election for NCADA, if we the press for saying they call for election for NCADA, what they do in bad faith, and the same too, okay, for call for election, for say because even mayor them, municipal councillors, even the parliamentarians, some they say enjoy their demanding now. Now thanks to the largesse, now thanks to the fact say President Paul Biya look the current dispensation, especially for Northwest and Southwest, say no, may they continue. Despite the fact say their original mandate will expire. They're not for still they in place as we talk now. So if we tamper justice with mercy for that level, for government, for that level for municipality, we will surely also need for tamper justice with NCADA. That one a fair practice. But however, because development not feel wait, development must go forward. May we try to sit down. I be glad NCADA president she don't think I be listening after consultation. He thinks this one has some rights to set committees in place. Help, project follow up, this finance, this. Now fighting them, Mr. President. Yes, and if they get to work, it is equally going to be good. But there is a lot that has to be done as far as restructuring is concerned. That said, I'll draw attention to some 5 key points before we end this podcast on things we should consider as we look forward to new and fresh NCADA. Asset-based community development. That would mean we look and say, what if the thing that we get that? What are the strengths in terms of human resource, natural resources, and so on and so forth? How can we capitalize on the strengths of Nguh to push our development process forward? Aside that, we can also look at the model that is called participatory. Now, what I talk about? One way we consult all man. Say who saw one goal we were developing. All man. Now participatory approach that. And if we also look at innovative approach. Innovative approach where if we decide to so no one long about they make things happen, whether they innovate. People they for take, people they flip with new things and if you change the status quo. Maybe Nguh be stagnant. Maybe our development model no be now we need work. So person don't come with some new kind idea where you feel revolutionize our development process. We hinge our development vision now on innovation. If we look at now also another model now which is transformation. Transformation means say we look and say now wait then we look at the minority groups there. We look at sustainable development, environmental causes, the women. We look at technology, the things that have been ignored before now. How to transform Ngie. We can hinge our vision on transformation only, how to transform, only ideas that transform. Where can we get resources to transform? Where can we get resources to get mobile money to work in Ngie? Where can we get resources to make internet to really be flow in Ngie? Where can we get resources to develop applications that can do this and that for Ngie people? Where can we get that is transformative? Then there is the broad-based model where we rely on what the government tells us. I think pretty much that's what has been on, where the government defines our development priorities for us, gives us, allocates resources for us, and then includes us in the management and follow-up process. This model has proven its weaknesses. I think we should review it moving forward. So that said, let's reflect on this. I appreciate your comments. Tell us what you think we can do to get NCADA working for us in a very independent, inclusive, and sustainable manner. Tell us in the comment section so that we can share these ideas and see how to inspire the next leadership that will come up as far as Ngie Culture and Development Association is concerned. Ngie, Teze, you can call me Wams. Wazono.